One Perfect Day by Andrew S. Fisk. Fade in. Exterior Manhattan night. 3 a.m. The city is still asleep. Move from one Manhattan neighborhood to another. Someone to watch over me plays in the background. Exterior Terry's neighborhood, sunrise. Older brownstone apartment buildings, angle on a second-floor window. Interior Terry's apartment, day. A studio apartment, Spartan and colorless. The walls are bare. Asleep on a futon is Terry Borchers, 26. Terry's of average height and weight. He does not stand out in a crowd. The clock radio by his futon ticks away the seconds. At 6 o'clock, the radio turns on.
It's 6 o'clock. Time for the Chuck and Bob and Morning Zoo.
Bells, whistles, and other sound effects from the radio show. Terry shuts off the clock radio. He crawls out of bed, wearing a University of Connecticut t-shirt and boxer shorts. He goes to a calendar on one of the bare walls and marks an X on the first day of the new month, a Monday. Terry jogs up and down.
Get in shape. Get in shape.
After a few more seconds of jogging, Terry lowers himself to the ground. He does push-ups as though his elbows are made of glass. A cockroach practically runs under his nose and disappears into the bathroom. He yells and jumps away from the cockroach.
Wait a minute there, pal. I didn't advertise for a roommate. If you want to stay, you're going to pay half the rent.
Interior bathroom, day. Terry enters. The shower is a tub with a plastic curtain around it. He turns on the water with a nasty brown liquid spews out of the shower head. He silently counts to 5 and points at the shower head. The brackish water turns clear. He snaps his fingers in victory.
Works every time.
Terry steps to his left to grab a towel. His foot crushes the cockroach. He stops, looks down at his feet, and shudders. Interior shower, day. Still more asleep than awake, Terry showers. Interior clothes closet, day. Wearing a tattered bathrobe, Terry opens his clothes closet door. The closet contains 8 pairs of identical dark blue pants, 8 identical white short-sleeve woven shirts. Hanging on the pegs of his closet door are 4 identical blue ties. He observes his wardrobe as if he had a huge selection to choose from.
Let's go with this.
Terry selects a pair of dark blue pants, a white shirt, and a blue tie. Interior, Terry's apartment building, hallway, day. Terry steps out of his apartment into the hallway. He walks by the manager's apartment and drops a check into the rent box. The apartment door opens. The apartment manager, Erin Soble, 60, steps into the hallway.
Morning, Terry.
Good morning, Mr. Soble.
I'm having the exterminators come by this morning for an inspection. Do you have a cockroach problem?
Not anymore.
How's the shower working?
Good as always.
Exterior, Terry's apartment building, day. Terry walks down the steps. The city wakes up. Other people come out of their apartment buildings and walk to work. Exterior, Good Fortune Deli, day. Terry walks to the Good Fortune Deli. The street number of the deli is 612. A woman customer carrying a large takeout bag from the Good Fortune Deli leaves just as Terry opens the door. Interior, Good Fortune Deli, day. Terry enters. Walter Chung, 50, the deli's owner, is behind the counter. His daughter Linda, 18, is at the cash register.
Hi, Mr. Chung.
Hi, Terry.
Terry stops in front of a glass case labeled Piroshkis. The case is empty.
Oh, no, not again. What happened to the Piroshkis?
Sorry, Terry. That lady who just left cleaned me out.
Every morning I need one of your Piroshkis to get me going. I live and die for those things.
Could I get you anything else?
No, thanks. When you've got your heart set on Piroshkis, nothing else will do.
Exterior, Good Fortune Deli, day. A disappointed Terry leaves the deli. He crosses the street against the light to get to his favorite coffee house. Interior, coffee house, day. A Starbucks clone. Terry stands in line with a dozen other customers. 2 young women in front of Terry are fascinated with Ricardo, 27, the barista serving them. Terry rolls his eyes towards the ceiling in disgust as he watches Ricardo try to impress them.
If you like, I could make you some of my own special blend. I mixed the Indonesian and the Sumatran coffee together in just the right amounts.
Let me see if I got this right. You actually mix 2 different kinds of coffee together in one bag, thus creating a 3rd kind of coffee? What you call your special blend, that is genius! That is the definition of genius. When that's all done, could I just have a simple, normal coffee to go, please?
Should I make that a decaf?
Exterior, Manhattan Street, day. Terry walks down the street slurping his coffee. He finishes it, tosses the styrofoam cup over his shoulder onto the street, and continues walking, completely unconcerned. Passers-by are amazed by his behavior. Exterior Ferrari dealership, day. Terry walks by the dealership, stops, does a double take, and walks to the window. He stares at a new Ferrari Modena on the showroom floor like a hungry dog in front of a butcher shop. The passerby stops near Terry and looks at the car.
Who needs a car like that in Manhattan?
The passerby leaves.
Right. Who needs it?
Terry stares at the car. Exterior Chalmers Foods, day. The world headquarters of Chalmers Foods International. The street number is 126. A large clock on an industrial building next door shows 8 o'clock. Terry enters the first floor lobby. Interior first floor lobby, day. Terry takes his ID badge out of his back pocket and clips it to his shirt pocket. He goes to the elevator. Interior elevator, day. Terry enters and presses the 5th floor button. Other employees walk to the elevator.
So, are you going to take the job?
Two slick, well-dressed salesmen, Rick Malone and Tom Fortier, both 30, enter the elevator. Rick presses the button for the 10th floor. The elevator doors close. Interior elevator, moving, day. The two salesmen ignore Terry as if he were a bug.
Why should I take the sales manager's job when I can make 3 times as much selling out in the field?
So you're not gonna take it?
I get to travel first class, stay in the best hotels, and there are certain fringe benefits to being on the road all the time.
I'll just bet they are.
Everybody hangs out at the hotel bar, and there are plenty of young, single, and even married female execs looking for something to do. Not many of them can resist the charms of Rick Malone, #1 salesman.
Terry rolls his eyes toward the ceiling in absolute disgust. The elevator doors open at the 5th floor. Interior 5th floor lobby, day. Terry leaves the elevator and walks to the security desk. Sam, 45, the security guard, greets him.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Sam.
Terry looks up at the security camera above the door and sees his own reflection. He looks at his disheveled, unkempt picture on the security badge, wearing the usual white shirt, dark blue tie combination. Terry slides his badge on the entrance to the operations group. Interior, operations group, main room, day. Terry enters. Welcome to hell. The main room of the operations group is one very large area with 60 people seated in half-height cubicles. There are 3 narrow rows between the groups of cubicles. At one end is the supervisor's office and a supply room. At the far end are the accounting offices. The colorless pattern of Terry's life continues here as well. The walls and carpets are a depressing, dreary gray. The computers look like they are at least 20 years old. The other employees look like they've been here forever. They enter data into the computers without looking up or anything. The daily job here is entering numbers and running reports, over and over again. Terry surveys his dark kingdom, takes a deep breath, and looks as though he would rather be anywhere else. Interior, Terry's cubicle, day. The cubicle is a mess, cluttered with notebooks, papers, magazines, remnants of takeout food. Terry types away at his keyboard, entering numbers into a spreadsheet. The keyboard locks up and Terry can no longer type. He taps the keyboard several times, then pounds it.
Oh, come on! These computers are left over from the Stone Age. This is what Fred and Wilma Flintstone used to send each other emails. Wilma, I'm home!
The other employees laugh.
When are we going to enter the 21st century and get some real computers?
Bob Mooney, 45, the operations group supervisor, goes to Terry's cubicle.
Is there a problem, Mr. Borchers?
Yes, Mr. Mooney. There is a problem. The system is pathetically slow and it's always crashing. It makes it very hard to get your work done.
You could probably get more done, Mr. Borchers, if you occasionally showed up for work on time. As for any system-wide problems, I'm aware of them. I've already notified the engineers. Carry on.
Mooney goes to his office. Terry clicks an icon on his computer screen and an instant message dialog box appears. He addresses the message to Irma and types, "What's got his panties in a bunch this morning?" Terry clicks the send button. Interior, Irma's cubicle, day. Irma, 45, sits behind Terry. She receives the instant message, reads it, and laughs. She types a response and sends it. Interior, Terry's cubicle, day. The instant message from Irma appears on Terry's screen. The message reads, "The old man was down here this morning talking to Mooney. He's not happy with operations." Terry types, "What a coincidence, neither am I," into his instant messenger and clicks the send button. Interior, Irma's cubicle, day. Irma reads the message and laughs. Interior, Terry's cubicle, day. Terry takes a break.
The old man, the great Donald A. Chalmers, CEO. If I ever met the creep, I'd tell him how to...
Terry looks around and sees Erin Duarte, 26, coming out of the accounting office at the far end of the main room. She's an accountant, conservatively dressed, but she has the look of an angel, the soul and moves of a dancer. When Terry watches her, all the noise and motion in the room disappear. Time stands still. Erin walks up the stairs to the 6th floor. Terry watches her with the forlorn resignation of someone who knows he has no chance. Interior hallway, day. Terry walks past Mooney's office to the supply room. Interior supply room, day. Terry enters and turns on the light. He looks through a box of folders until he finds one of suitable size. Erin enters. Terry looks at her and sighs.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Erin.
Do you know where they keep the staplers?
Right above you, top shelf.
Erin looks up at a shelf and grabs a stapler.
So they are. Thanks.
Erin walks to the door.
You know, you have a very interesting name.
I do?
Sure. Erin Duarte. Not only is it musical to the ear, but it's ethnically confusing as well. I guess you're what, Irish and Portuguese?
Exactly. How about you?
I come from a long line of Lutherans. We rarely smile and we're prone to severe depressions.
Terry pulls out a large, dark blue folder.
Can I let you in on a little secret?
Oh, I love secrets.
You know how the computer system for operations needs a complete overhaul?
Tell me about it.
I've put together a presentation that identifies all the problems and how to solve them. I'm going to stick it in the blue folder and give it to Bob Mooney today. He'll either promote me or fire me, so it works either way.
Erin pats Terry on the back several times.
Terry, that is outstanding. I'm really proud of you. From now on, when you see something you want, I want you to go after it. Don't even worry about the consequences. Just go after it.
You're right, Erin. I will. Thanks.
See you later.
Erin leaves.
Oh, by the way, does that include you?